Hello, welcome to my weekly look ahead video. Now, I had a really interesting last Thursday back in the constituency where two events that weren't cancelled were firstly the coastal business seminar at Ricardo's, and there were some really interesting discussions about work in the future and how work patterns are going to change, and it was a good opportunity to catch up with a lot of local businesses. And then on Thursday evening I had my latest report back meeting on my trip last year to Israel and Palestine, and despite the filthy weather, over 60 people turned up to the Shore Methodist Church to hear my travels and have an update on the Israeli elections, followed by, as usual, a quite lively discussion. Now, back in Parliament this week, where the storm has died down a bit, it's business as usual. We've done the Commonwealth Games bill, which is legislation we need for the Commonwealth Games to be happening in Birmingham. Also, controversially, and it's likely I'm going to vote against the government for the first time in a while, we have the Telecommunications infrastructure bill, the remaining stages on that, and there's an opportunity here for many of us to signal our discontent with Huawei. And obviously there's been a big hue and cry of Huawei and their Chinese involvement in our mobile phone structure. I don't think the Chinese should be anywhere near our mobile phones. It's causing serious problems with intelligence sharing with our allies, and so there's an amendment down which I have signed, and if it comes to a vote, I'll vote in support of, and we'll see what the impact is on that and whether we can get some changes. Other interesting debates we've got this week is there's a private member's bill on clamping down on disruptive passengers on aircraft, whether they're drunk or whatever, is becoming a real problem. We need to improve the law on that, so certainly I'm going to support that. The Home Affairs Select Committee had its first public meeting after being reformed last week. We're interviewing police and crime commissioners on the whole issue of diversity and race relations within police forces. And of course, the big item this week will be on Wednesday, the budget, Rishi Sunak's first budget, but it's going to be a budget that was very different from one that might have been delivered a month ago. It's going to be dominated by the preparation work and the support that the government's going to give in the wake of this coronavirus outbreak, which I'm afraid is going to get worse before it gets better, and it's really important that we follow the expert advice from the medical advisors. Then later on in the week I am going to be back in the constituency visiting again DWP, the Crown House in Worthing, for some updates on universal credit, taking some constituents along with particularly difficult problems there. I've got a meeting with Aidan Worthing officers around Aidan Worthing going green and local environmental matters in the light of the conference last week, which I was unable to attend. I've got a surgery in Lancing. Then on Saturday I'm doing two surgeries this week. We've got the Shoreham Farmers Market as usual from 10 to 12. I'll be there with councillors, and I'm doing an additional surgery with some local campaigners in Broadwater and the branch of Starbucks in Broadwater Street West, and I'll be there for an hour or so from 2:30 on Saturday. I've got a new newsletter out, came out last week. You can get it online, you can sign up to get it automatically. It comes out once a month. And also, if you are interested in coming to my next Make Britain Breakfast Again event, after the first one I held went really well, just email me, let me know whether you're a Leaver or a Remainer, and I'll be putting that together on a Saturday morning in the next few weeks. So it's another busy week, both at Westminster and back in the constituency.